Yo, what's goody, B? Today we're gonna be reacting to the most accurate top 10 basketball YouTubers list. Let's see what he talking about, bro.
Who is the greatest basketball player on YouTube? Today we'll be talking about and going in depth on the basketball community's grades, stats, and overall ratings. There's always been and is going to be talk about who's the best player on the court. While everyone's list is different, I think mine's the most accurate, and you'll see why. I'm going to be analyzing everyone's strengths, weaknesses, and skill them in a top 10 list. Starting off the list at number 10, we have Kenny Chao.
Got Kenny Chao on the list? Okay. I could definitely see him on the list. NBA resemblance, Kemba Walker. Overall 85, his finishing's A, shooting A plus, defense C. I put the defense at a C minus, excuse me. I put the defense at a D plus. Strength C. Okay. Speed A plus. I put it at an A. Rebounds D plus. Yeah, I can see that. Handles A plus. I put the handles at an A. But overall, he got this right.
Now, Kenny is an offensive threat on the court, but his defense at times can be lackluster. Kenny's record is 5-4. He's at 85 overall, in my opinion. Now, throughout this video, the record won't decide their placement on the list. It does add a little effect to the list, but not entirely, so I just put it in there regardless. And for Kenny, I give him a A finishing, A plus shooting, C minus defense, C strength, A plus speed, D plus rebounds, and A plus handles. Now, Kenny's quick, he's a shooter, but his defense isn't great. So his NBA resemblance is Kemba Walker, as they do play similar play styles. Noticeable badges I gave to Kenny is Hall of Fame quick first step, because he's quick out of that first step when he's in a triple threat position. He has Hall of Fame range extender. We all know he can shoot from beyond the arc and anywhere in the three, so he's deadly. You cannot leave him open. You gotta put a hand in his face at all times. And I give him gold slithery finisher because Kenny could take contact, but he's evasive at the rim, so he's really smooth with going up with the layups, so he's dangerous at that part too. Overall, Kenny's a solid player. I think anyone would want him on their team, but this is a 1v1 list. So Kenny's size and defense is a major problem to him, but overall Kenny's a great player. Let's get on with the list. At number 9, we got Jesser the Laser.
Oh, I disagree with that. Anybody else you have over Jesser? I disagree with, bro. Wholeheartedly. I think number 9, the 9 spot should be Cash. The reason why it should be Cash is because Cash's defense makes up for his lack of skill on offense. Anybody, and a lot of these YouTubers are more skillful than Cash, especially Jesser. I mean, granted, Cash beat him before. Jesser also beat him before. So no, I disagree with this spot for Jesser right here, man.
Jesser's a 6'3", 200-pound machine that has underrated dribbles in my opinion and can shoot anywhere in the court. That itself makes him a menace against anyone who's playing him. Jesser's record is 35-12, which is pretty impressive. He's a 86 overall.
Let's see what he's talking about. 86 overall. I bumped Jesser up to 88, 89. Finishing A, I can see that. Shooting A minus, nah. Shooting is a A. Defense B minus. Yeah, I would see that. Strength C. I'll put his strength at a B minus. Speed C plus. Yeah, I can see that. Rebounds A. I can see that. Handles B plus. B plus A minus. Yeah. NBA resemblance Luka Doncic. Yeah, I can see the Luka Doncic build. I can see that right there.
A finishing, A minus shooting, B minus defense, C plus strength, C plus speed, A rebounds, and B plus handles. Jesser's best attributes are his shooting and his finishing. While Jesser could dunk, he needs to be energized and be playing against someone shorter than him typically. His weakness is his speed and defense. While Jesser saves his stamina, that does cause him to be lazy on defense and gives the other opponent points on the court. He plays a lot like Luka Doncic in my opinion. He kind of has the same physique. They both have the step back in their arsenal. They both can shoot. They both can get at the rim. And they're both pretty good passers. Badges I gave to Jesser is Hall of Fame corner specialist. We know Jesser loves his corners. Jesser's corner is his favorite shot, and he doesn't miss a lot of those. I gave him Hall of Fame green machine. When Jesser gets it going, he can't miss, so he's a really streaky player in that sense. And I gave him Dimer because he can pass, but while making this video, I realized I forgot that Jesser loves his fades, so for that I'm giving him Hall of Fame fades, because Jesser loves his
Yeah, Jesser loves those fadeaways, bro. You can't. Those can't be stopped.
fade game. His hot spots are in the paint, corner and top of the key. We have the one and only RiceGum
No, I disagree. Jess is better than RiceGum.
at number 8. Rice is relatively new in the community. While that may be true, RiceGum could ball. He's currently undefeated, beating Flight, Jesser, and Cash Nasty. RiceGum is 3-0 with an 87 overall.
Let me see this. 87 overall. I would say that's right, but he's still not better than Jessa. Finishing's A. I would say A minus. Shooting A plus. I can see that. Defense D, yeah. Strength D minus, yeah. Speed B plus. I would see the speed as B. Rebound C minus. Yeah, I can see those. And handles B plus. Yeah, I can see that. NBA resemblance Trey Young. I don't know. I don't think he reminds me of Trey Young. If anybody would have reminded me of Trey Young, that would probably be Kenny. Kenny probably has the Trey Young, Kemba Walker build. But RiceGum, I don't know what NBA player he reminds me of. I don't think it's Trey Young. I don't know what NBA player RiceGum is. Well, let's see what you're talking about still.
Is an A finishing, A plus shooting, D defense, D minus strength, B plus speed, C minus rebounds, and B plus handles. Rice's best attributes are his shooting and his finishing. While his handles are pretty good, his strength and defense are almost non-existent. Rice isn't the biggest, but he is smart on the court. While playing Cash, he uses mind to his advantage, drawing fouls, fouling Cash when he's under the rim, taking every opportunity to shoot while he could. RiceGum could shoot off the dribble and with any hand in his face. He is a good dribbler too, so that's why I compared him to Trey Young. While he can shoot anywhere in the court and dribble around anyone.
Sure, Trey Young could dribble, but Trey Young could also shoot from anywhere. I don't think Rice could shoot from anywhere. He got a good shot on him, yeah, but I don't think he can shoot from anywhere.
When he wants. Rice has Hall of Fame range extender, Hall of Fame ice in his veins, and a Hall of Fame hot start. If Rice gets off to a hot start, he'll stay that way until he misses. And we all know he's got the ice in his veins to kill any match he wants. Although he is undefeated, it is a small margin of games that we have to account for. And for that, we got RiceGum at number 8. Ty the Guy is who we have at the number 7 spot.
Ty and Jessa could tie for me, Brian. I think they could tie for me. They both tall, both athletic. Ty's a little bit more faster. I would have him at joint 6 spot.
Ty has been in the community for a while and is a tough opponent to play against. Ty has an impressive 18-5 record and is a
Ty 88 overall. I'd say 87. 87, 88, that's fine. Finishing A plus. Yeah. Shooting A, I can see that. Defense A minus. His defense should be a B plus. Sometimes he gets lazy. Strength B, okay. Speed B minus, okay. Rebounds A minus, okay. Handles B, nah. The handles is a B plus, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. The handles is a B plus. Ty got a little bit of handle on him. And the NBA resemblance is Pascal Siakam. We can see that. We can see that.
The 88 overall. He has an A plus finishing, A shooting, A minus defense, B strength, B minus speed, A minus rebounds, and B minus handles. Ty is athletic, he could finish, he could shoot, and he has great defense. The only problem is he gets lazy sometimes on defense while he underestimates his opponents, but when he's trying, he's locked down. So for that, I gave him the Siakam resemblance since he could shoot and he plays defense. Think of him as a two-way player. Ty's go-to move is this side step back he has, which I don't know how it works, but he always goes for it and he could take those contested shots. Ty has Hall of Fame post spin since he loves doing post spins. Hall of Fame difficult shots. He hits tough shots and Hall of Fame deep range dead eye. Even when he's fully contested, Ty can shoot over those with the confidence that he has and most likely knock down his shot. So we got Ty at number 8. While Ty is kind of low on the list, he's one of the best on the court and he's a threat on both ends. Coming up at number 7, we got...
I disagree. Cash is not number 6 for me, man. So my list would be from the 10 to the 6 spot. Be Kenny, Cash, RiceGum. Yes, RiceGum. Number 7. We had number 7 again. Number 7. Be Ta. 6 would be Jessa. Yeah. I would have my list just like that.
Cash nasty. I decided to put Cash at number 6 since he relies on his body over his skill. While it is fair to say that it does work for him, being that his record is pretty impressive, Cash has an impressive
89 overall. Now I'd bump that down to an 87. Gesture should be the 89. NBA resemblance, Pat Beverly and Russell Westbrook. I could see the resemblance, seeing as though he likes to drive a lot and he's overly tenacious on both ends, especially defense. Finishing A minus, nah, that finishing is a A plus. Shooting's a C, C minus for me. Defense A plus, yup. Strength A plus, yup. Speed B, speed is a B minus. Cash got a little bit slower. Rebounds A minus, rebounds are A. Handles is, I think for me, is probably a C plus.
24-5 record. I got Cash at an 89 overall with A minus finishing, a C shooting, A plus defense, A plus strength, B speed, A minus rebounds, and B minus handles. Cash's worst attribute by far are his shooting and handles. Cash does get streaky at times, but it's not very reliable. Cash is a hybrid NBA resemblance with Pat Bev on the defense side and Westbrook on the offensive side. While he's not as explosive as Westbrook, he has similar shooting tendencies as he does. His favorite
Yeah, that is true. Cash has similar shooting tendencies as Russell Westbrook. I can agree with that one right there.
spots on the court are at the free throw line, top of the key is mostly where he makes his threes, and the left side of the rim, where he goes for his left-handed layups. Cash's Hall of Fame clamps, Hall of Fame hot zone hunter. I put hot zone hunter just for the reason that Cash is most efficient at the top of the key and his other hot zones. And he has Hall of Fame relentless finisher since he could take contact when going into the rim. Cash is also a very efficient scorer and as well as one of the best, if not the best, lockdown on YouTube. He prides himself on his hustle, and although he's not the most gifted player, he'll always give you 110%, lay it all out on the court to win. And that's why Cash is number 6 on my list. Who else would take the top 5 spot away from Cash than 50K Mel himself?
Mal at top 5. I'll probably put Jester at the top 5, man. Yeah, Jester's top 5 for me, man. Mal's 6, Jester 5. Simply because Mal's defense is lackluster. Besides that, Mal's like a James Harden type player. He a lefty. I'd say Mal 6, Jester 5.
Mao doesn't have much 1v1 videos on his channel, but regardless, I've seen his game on other people's videos. Mao has a 1v1 record of 3-1, and he's the first 90 overall.
Jester will be the first 90 overall, and for me, Mal's the 89. Finishing's a A. I can see that. Shooting, A. Shooting for me is A+. Defense, B, nah. The defense should be lowered to C+. Strength, A-. Strength, probably a B+. Well, A- is fine too. Speed, C+. I'll probably put the speed at B-. Rebounds, B+. Rebounds for me is B. Handles, B+. Nah, the handles is the A. He got some nice handles. And NBA resemblance, James Harden. Yep, we could definitely see that.
On our list, I gave Mao A finishing, A shooting, B defense, A- strength, C+ speed, B+ rebounds, and B+ handles. Mao is great at taking contested layups and contested jumpers. Mao is also left-handed, so the left-hand layup is also his go-to move. Mao loves to step back, and he plays a lot like Harden. So for that, I gave him a Hall of Fame difficult shots badge, Hall of Fame deadeye, and Hall of Fame volume shooter. Mao all around has no offensive flaws and can score anywhere on the court. He's really underrated since he really doesn't have much videos out there besides with Cash. I'd like to see more 1v1s with Mao, as I'd imagine you guys do too. Cash, if you're watching this, I'm sure Mao would be down too. Diving into the number 4 spot, we got the layup king, TJass. Now
TJass at number 4. See. I'll probably put number 4 Jay Jones or Trey from Kick Genius. TJass. But TJass number 4 is cool too. I can see that.
TJass is more than an Instagram highlight reel. Sure, he's good at layups. In fact, he's the best in the community for that matter. but he also has game. TJass is 13-1 without including some games, but that's still a very
TJass a 90 overall. Yep. Finishing A plus. Okay. Yeah, I see that. Shooting A. Yeah. Defense C plus. Okay. Strength C. Speed A. Rebound C. I'll put that C minus. And handles A plus. Yep. And NBA resemblance Kyrie. Of course. My man got handles for days.
very impressive record. TJass is a 90 overall with an A plus finishing, A shooting, C plus defense, C strength, A speed, C rebounds, and A plus handles. TJass is by far the best finisher on this list. He's got one of the best handles on this list, comparable to Kenny, maybe even better, but his defense is substantially worse than others, but his offense kind of makes up for that part of the game. He plays a lot like Kyrie Irving with his dribbles and his finishing, so for that, I gave him the Kyrie Irving resemblance. TJass has Hall of Fame ankle breaker, Hall of Fame quick first step, and Hall of Fame tight handles. TJass is very good at dribbling, very good at handling, and he's a shooter. So for all of you that think he could just lay up, he for real got game. TJass is one of the most talented on our list at the number 4 spot. This one might be a big
Oh, no. Yourrage for me? Nah, he's not on the list. At best, he's an honorable mention, but the number 3 spot would be tied between Trey and Jay Jones from Kick Genius, bro. Nah, not for me, man. Not for me.
controversial, but at number 3 we have Yourrage. Rage, for the most part, is a reaction and gaming channel. He reacts to a lot of people in the basketball community and entertains everyone with his basketball knowledge and comedy. Yourrage doesn't have any 1v1s posted, but from the small clips we've seen, he could be dangerous on the court. I think
Nah, I don't think so. The sample size is too small. It's way too small. Not to mention, he's just shooting at open shots. Imagine him shooting contested shots over someone that's taller than him. What's gonna happen then? We don't have the sample size for that.
Rage would be a 93 overall with A finishing, A shooting, B defense.
93? Oh, no. Nah. We don't have enough sample size to have an overall for him. 93? Above TJass? No. Best Yourrage is an honorable mention. But the number 3 spot is Trey Jones. Not Trey Jones. Trey Good at and Jay Jones from Kick Genius. Nah, I can't see it. Yourrage? Nope. No. Nope. He doesn't deserve to be on the list, in my opinion.
Defense, A plus strength, B plus speed, B plus rebounds, and B plus handles. Rage can shoot one-handed and can shoot off balance on the court, and that gives you a good sense with what he could do with his shot. Rage is very consistent with his jump shot and is a good finisher around the rim. He has decent handles and stands around 6 feet tall, so he can be dangerous when he's driving into the rim. From the clips we've seen, I think he plays a lot like Paul George, being able to shoot off balance and anywhere on the court, and being able to use his body to drive to the rim. I gave Rage Hall of Fame difficult, Hall of Fame limitless, and Hall of Fame contact finisher. Rage just talked about 1v1ing some YouTubers like Flight Reacts, so hopefully we'll get something soon. I think it would be unfair to put him anywhere else on the list with the clips that we've seen so far. So for that reason, I have Rage at number 3 on our list. If Rage is anything like we've seen, I don't really see any YouTubers stopping him. Number 2 on our list, we have an OG, Duke Dennis. Duke uses his height and body when
We can see Duke Dennis at a number 2 spot. He could be interchangeable with Jay Jones and Trey Good from Kick Genius. But Duke Dennis is nice. He is good.
posting up or driving. He pulls up on people's faces and can usually shoot over those. On the other end, he has straight clams, almost being on par, if not with Cash. Duke as well doesn't have much 1v1s on his channel, but is 3-0. He's a 94.
Let's see this. 94 overall. I can see that. Finishing A plus, yep. Shooting A, yep. Defense A plus. Strength A. Speed B. Rebounds B. I'd put the rebounds at A minus. And handles B. Yeah. I could agree with that. NBA resemblance. Carmelo and Kawhi. Yeah. You got the Carmelo type. You got the Carmelo package when it comes to the offense and defense. You got the Kawhi defense.
Overall with A plus finishing, A shooting, A plus defense, A strength, B speed, B rebounds, and B handle. Dude could dunk, he could shoot, and he's got clamps. So I gave him a hybrid of Melo and Kawhi for being able to make a difference on both ends of the floor. For his defense, I give him Hall of Fame clamps Since he could hit difficult shots with people in his face, I give him Hall of Fame data as well. And being able to dunk and be athletic and finish at the rim, I give him Hall of Fame contact finisher. Duke is someone you don't want to play against, since he will put you on clamps and score on you on the other end. I couldn't really decide who to put for number one, since I could see any of these two winning depending on the day. As you all know, Nali was a beast in high school and still is pretty good in today's day. Nali hasn't played much 1v1s either, but he is 5-0, so he is undefeated as well. Soul is a 90.
Yeah, I can see Soul beating LSK, or LSK beating Soul. It don't matter. But 95 overall, yeah, I can see that. Finishing A+, shooting A+, defense A+, strength A, speed A-, yep. Rebounds B+, handles B+. I'll say the handles is A-. He got a little bit of handle on him. And NBA resemblance, Kawhi Leonard. Yep.
5 overall with A+ finishing, A+ shooting, A+ defense, A strength, A- speed, B+ rebounds, and B+ handles. He's a consistent shooter from anywhere on the court, whether it be the 3-point, the mid-range, or the post. Nali plays a lot like Kawhi on the defensive end and also the offensive end with his contested jumpers, post fadeaways, and his consistent 3-pointers. He has similar advantages to Duke Dennis with Hall of Fame clamps, Hall of Fame deadeye, and Hall of Fame contact finisher. I don't really see anyone else beating Nali outside the top 5, even that, except for the next number 1 on the list. As you could probably guess by now, the next number 1 spot we got the giraffe, LSK. LSK is 6'10 with an all-around game. It's pretty hard to stop him anywhere on the court with his height and range. LSK like a lot.
95 overall, okay. Finishing A+, shooting A, defense A, strength A-, speed B, rebounds A+, handles B. Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. NBA resemblance, KD and Kristaps. Yep. And he got range extended. Like, he's tall, he could drive and shoot. That's deadly.
A lot of these YouTubers hasn't played much 1v1s, but he is 3-1 and a 95 overall as well. I gave him A+ finishing, A shooting, A defense, A- strength, B speed, A+ rebounds, B handles. You might be thinking A- strength is too much for LSK since he's not that built, but basketball strength and in real life strength is
Yeah, basketball strength and in real life strength is totally different. Way different. People don't know, son.
two different things, and with LSK being 6'10", he is tough to stop on the post. LSK could pretty much dunk over anyone and can shoot over anyone, so I give him an NBA resemblance of KD and Porzingis. LSK's post defense isn't the best, but there isn't much competition to anyone close to his height, so he could easily block that out of the way. So for that, I give him Hall of Fame goaltending and Hall of Fame intimidator. LSK could also shoot pretty far and is known for his half-court shots and challenges. Thank you guys for watching my list. If you have any suggestions, opinions, or want to share your own list, drop them down below. Make sure to share this with...
This was a decent list, my friend. But Yourrage should not be on that list. At best, he's an honorable mention. You know what I'm saying? The sample size for Yourrage is too small, man. It's too small. But other than that, man, it was a decent list overall. Good job, bro. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. Peace.